Right, so these are 7 things you should be doing before accepting any DJ gigs. Now, when I first started, I was literally accepting every single DJ's gig under the sun. And I wasn't asking any of these 7 things because I was so hungry to be a successful DJ. And I just wanted to just DJ in front of people. And I wish I'd done these 7 things because I've been stung in the past. I've been not paid before. And just doing these 7 things will help you kind of like prevent that. So the first thing is just asking how much you're getting paid. So many promoters and so many people will reach out to you, ask you to DJ, yeah, but they won't say a price, yeah? And then what's going to happen is you're going to go, because, okay, you're a beginner DJ, right? You started and someone's asked you to DJ. You completely forgot to ask how much you're going to get paid. You're going to go to this DJ gig, you're going to take all your stuff, right? Say, for example, you're taking speakers, laptop, DJ booth, lights, everything. You go to your DJ booth, right? But you're not aware of how much you're getting paid. You set up, you play for 5 hours, and then the promoter or the event person just gives you £50. How are you going to feel after that, yeah? How are you going to feel getting paid $50 or £50 for 5 hours work, taking your DJ stuff, taking everything with you? Like, you've got to remember, right, when we're DJing, right, we're not just DJing for them 5 hours. We're prepping music before the event. We have to travel to the event. We have to get back from the event. We have to set up. We have to do all these things, right? You need to make sure that you're getting paid the right amount, okay? So when you get a DJ inquiry in, so someone might message you on Instagram and say, hey, can you DJ at my party? Accept. Be like, yeah, that's fine. So there's 2 ways you can go about it. You can say, how much is the DJ fee? Or you can say, my DJ fee is X. Now, if you go down the route of saying, how much is the DJ fee, which most beginner DJs will do, because you got to think, if you're a brand new DJ, you're not really going to go out and say my DJ fee is £400 because you're a brand new DJ. Like, why are you getting paid £400? So what you're going to end up saying is, how much is the DJ fee? Now, they might turn around and say £100. Now, if you don't want to DJ for £100, don't accept the £100. Say to them, that's a bit too low for me, unfortunately. I normally charge £300. And if they turn around and say, oh, do you know, that's a bit too steep, then that's it. Don't back down. Like, this is one thing that DJs do. They drop their price, yeah? If your price is your price, don't drop it. Because I guarantee, if you stick to your word, people, if you stick to your word, DJs, they're going to give in and give you your DJ fee. Think about this, right? They have reached out to you. They have come to you, they have come on your Instagram profile and said to you, I want you to DJ at my party, purely because someone's told them that you're good or they've seen your content online. Your fee is your fee. Yeah. So say my DJ fee is £300. If they turn around and say, yeah, it's cool, boom, then you're going to get paid. If they turn around and say, oh, I can only give you 150, then turn around and be like, you know what? I can't accept this booking. And I guarantee 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, okay, you know what? I'll pay you the £300. But after you've asked how much you're getting paid, settle on a fee. And then when they say that fee and they say they accept, screenshot it or get email confirmation. Because this is one thing that happens as well. They'll accept your fee and then they'll book you. But then when it comes to actually paying you, they're going to be like, oh, do you know what? I can only give you 150. Get it in writing, yeah, or get it in an email. You need to have this solid evidence. I've had a scenario where I've said one of my DJ fees is going to be £250, right? I then done the event, I got home, and then the promoter turned around and said, I can only pay you £200. This can happen to you, people. This can happen. Like, if you don't get your money up front, which I'm going to talk about in a later point, if you don't get your money up front, you're going to DJ, and then the promoter or the event person is literally going to turn around on you and say, you know what? I'm not paying you your full amount. Like it or lump it. Do you know what I mean? So just try and confirm a DJ price. And if you can, get a deposit. But that also leads on to the next point. So the next point is asking when you're going to get paid. Now, this is so important, people, because what you don't want is to get paid like 3-4 months down the line. The amount of times I have chased promoters is a joke. Yeah. Why am I chasing my own money? Why have I DJed for 5 hours and 2 months down the line, I'm asking you, where's my money? Like, it doesn't sit right with me. When you're getting inquired about DJ bookings, make sure you're asking when you're going to get paid. So literally turn around and say to them, oh, when's payment due? So they might say 2 weeks. If they say 2 weeks, then that's fine. They've said it to you, so you're aware. But or they might turn around and say, oh, I can give you payment a week before, or I can give you a payment on arrival. But if they turn around and say, oh, I'm not too sure when I can give you payment, then that's kind of a red flag, right? What do you mean you don't know when you can give me payment? So I'm going to come and DJ, but you don't know when you're going to pay me. This subject is touchy with me because it's just like, why can't you say to me when I'm going to get paid? Yeah, like you run an events business, you run a club or whatever. You get all this money from drinks and ticket sales, but you can't pay the DJ, the person that's playing the music for your event. Like, come on, man. So the advice I'm going to give you guys is when you ask when you're going to get paid. Try and get money the week before. And if you can't get the money week before, because I know some promoters are a bit sketchy of paying a DJ a week before and then them not turning up. That's fine. I kind of understand that. But what you want to say to them is, I would like money upon arrival, please. Because you're not getting paid based on your performance. You're getting paid to turn up pretty much and DJ. So say, for example, I ask for my £200 as I arrive. I should be able to get that. Why do I have to wait until the end of my set? What, you're going to change it based on my performance? It doesn't work like that. And what you need to remember is, people, is just keep an eye on some promoters, because what's going to happen is, right, they're going to say to you, oh, I'll pay you after the event. But say, for example, their event doesn't go to plan. So some promoters will pay you out the ticket money. So they're going to get ticket money on the door. Say, for example, they charge £10 on the door, right? So all they need is 20 people to come through the door and to pay your £200 ticket fee. But what if 20 people don't come through the door? I've had an event where literally 7 people turn up, yeah? So what you want to do is get your money up front so you don't have to deal with that scenario. Because what's going to happen is it's going to be dead. Then when you pack up your stuff and you go to ask for your money, it's going to be the most awkward thing ever. Because they're going to turn around and be like, you know what, man? You know what? I didn't really make that much money tonight, man. Can I pay you next week? Can I pay you next month? Or can I just give you half? Look, yeah? Listen to me right now, people. Ask for your money up front. If they start being a bit sketchy about it, don't take the booking. Another thing you should be doing before accepting any DJ booking is double checking what equipment they have at the venue. Now, some venues these days don't even have DJ equipment. You literally have to take your DJ controller or your CDJs or whatever. Some venues do have DJ equipment. 9 times out of 10 it's old, but you need to know what equipment's there. So say, for example, you don't have a controller and you play on CDJs. You need to take your laptop, you need to plug your laptop into these CDJs and this mixer. But what if your laptop or your DJ software isn't compatible with the mixer? But the mixer is a DJM 750 Mark II, and I'm a Serato user, so I can't plug into that mixer and use HID. So if I ask beforehand to ask what equipment they have, I can prepare myself. I can bring my own mixer, or I can get ready to play on USBs. Do you know what I mean? So one thing I'll say to all you DJs, before you accept a booking, ask what equipment they have. Ask for model numbers. Ask what condition they're in. The amount of, I'm going to put some images on screen right now are some disgusting mixers. Just ask them what condition they're in. Basically, you want them to send you a picture so you can kind of see the model number. Because most of the event guys or the promoters, they don't know anything about DJ equipment. You're going to ask them what's the model number. They're going to be like, model number? So just get them to send you a picture of the equipment. That way, you're going to be able to know what model numbers they are, what equipment they have, and also what condition it is. And you're not going to want to go to a DJ set and DJ on a mixer that looks like this, are you? So if you need to take another mixer, like I take my DJM S9 everywhere with me, but if you need to take another mixer or you need to take your own controller and move them CDJs out the way, so be it. But before you accept any booking, just make sure you know what equipment they have at the venue. Another thing that you should be doing before accepting any booking is asking what music they want at the event, or what music is usually played at that venue. So there's 2 ways about this. So you might get asked to play a commercial venue in town, right? And you can just ask the venue, like, what music is played here? Or you can go as far as going to the venue yourself and just figuring out what music's played. Like, what you can do is just go with one of your friends and just listen to what the DJ is playing. And then you're going to kind of look at the crowd. If the crowd reacts to a certain genre, then you know to play that genre when you come. So you can do that. And then the other scenario is, say, for example, you get booked to play an event. It might be an old school hip hop event. But if you don't have old school hip hop music, or you're not comfortable doing it, don't accept it. The amount of times I've seen messages come in on WhatsApp where people have been like, yo, have you got a house folder, or have you got a hip hop folder? I haven't got any of this hip hop music, but I've got a gig tonight. Why are you accepting a booking that you're not comfortable with? Like, I get it. Money's money, whatever. But you're going to go to this DJ set, and if this crowd loves old school hip hop and you go and just play the top bait ones like Juicy Biggie, you're going to get booed. Yeah, so don't put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. When you're doing like your commercial venues where people go out every weekend or whatever, then you can just go to the venue and just have a little listen to the music and have a little listen to what they play. Or you can literally just ask the guy that booked you, or ask the venue manager what music's being played in. 9 times out of 10, they're going to say commercial, R&B, hip hop, blah, blah, blah. And that's fine. But just make sure that you're asking what music is needed before you accept the booking. Now, one massive thing, yeah, that DJs don't think about is parking. Before you accept any booking, make sure that you can park. Like, obviously, if you're drinking or you're getting a taxi or you don't have a car or whatever, fine. But if you're a driver, the one main thing you need to do is find out if the venue has parking. Now, 9 times out of 10, clubs don't really have parking. Like, they have the staff parking, but they won't tell the DJ where that all is, in it. You're going to turn up to a venue, right? And they're not going to have any parking. So you're going to get there on time. but they don't have any parking at the venue. So you're going to have to go find a parking space somewhere else. And if it's nighttime, there's going to be people parked on the road that you can't park there. And you have to go park somewhere like a mile away and then walk with you. Imagine if you've got all your DJ equipment with you. Do you really want to be walking a mile? So before you accept the booking, ask them, is there parking at the venue? Or is there parking that you recommend? 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, yep, there's parking here, or we'll give you a permit, or there's a car park down the road that costs £2 for the whole night. You can do that. Just before you accept any booking, literally make sure that you can park, and make sure you can park somewhere safe. There's nothing worse than finishing a DJ set and then your car's been robbed or your car's been scratched. My car's been scratched before and I'm fuming, but there's nothing worse than that happening. So before you accept any DJ booking, just make sure that you have somewhere to park. And also make sure you ask if they're going to expense the parking. If you've got to park in a car park that costs about £10, ask if they'll expense it, yeah? If you don't ask, you don't get. So just one thing before you accept any DJ bookings, just find out if they have parking. Another thing you should be doing before accepting any DJ booking is asking what type of crowd attends that venue. Now, 9 times out of 10, if you're playing in a club, it's going to be 18 to 22, 23-year-olds. But if you're playing in like a bar, it's going to be like 25 to 30-year-olds kind of thing. So just ask what kind of age group goes to your venue that you're going to be playing at, because you can kind of cater for that age group kind of thing. Because if you're playing to 25 to 30-year-olds, they don't necessarily want like all the hard hip hop or the hard UK drill. Yeah. If you're playing to an 18 to 22 age range, you don't want to be playing like pop music and commercial music that they don't like. Do you know what I mean? There's different, I feel like for me, there's different play styles with different age groups. So if you're playing to an 18 to 20-year-old, they want the bangers. They just want to hear the chorus of the track and that's it. So you want to be doing quick changes. Whereas if you're playing to an older crowd, they want to listen to the song a little bit more. They want to listen to the first verse, the second verse. Do you know what I mean? So you need to try and figure out the play style. So just before you accept the booking, just ask what kind of age range attends that venue. Another thing you should be doing before accepting the DJ booking is asking your set time. Now, you kind of need to be at a certain level to be doing certain set times. But say, for example, your set time is at 1 a.m. You need to know that. Don't just accept the booking and then the day before they're going to turn around and say to you, all right, your set time's at 11. Like, ask what time your set time, because you might not be able to make that set time. Like, say, for example, like you're going to be DJing at 10 o'clock. You might have another DJ set that day. So you might be DJing at 5 p.m. and you finish at 9. You don't have the time to get there for 10 o'clock. So before you accept the booking, just ask what set time you're going to be playing. They're probably going to turn around and say, yeah, you're playing 1 a.m. and you're playing for half an hour, or you're playing for an hour. Like, simple thing. All you need to do is just ask what time is your set, how long is your set, what time is your set, and that's it. Now that you've watched this video, check this video out here on how to become a successful DJ.